It's so hard for us to take time to do what we really need to do, which is to increase our level of understanding in this amazing call that God has on our life. I know you learn a lot through just going through the day-to-day, but there's so much more to be gained when you sit in a group of your peers and really talk honestly and openly and without hesitation, just to begin to unravel some of the mystery of this calling.
During this time, I've had the pleasure of sitting with other pastors, sharing ideas, gleaning and insights, and ultimately then being able to take those ideas back and put them into practice and see the benefits in my personal walk and my personal development of my congregation.
Since seminary, I've been out of school about 25 years and had always thought about going back to school, doing something along the lines of education or renewing some things, and the Leadership Academy has hit several areas that has been very refreshing in the sense that it's the closest thing to seminary. Many things, of course, have learned in the past, but to be back on the cutting edge again and to be in fellowship and to be able to share some of the experiences has been a very positive thing for me.
Most pastors have had some type of formal education as far as their spirituality at a seminary or at a divinity school. But this type of learning, when you're learning within the context of a group, and it's a small group, this is intentional learning, and it really is practical. It helps you to deal with day-to-day things that you're dealing with in the context of a congregation.
It helps us break down the denominational and racial barriers that often divide us in the body of Christ. But through the Pastoral Leadership Academy, through Operation Ender Group, I've been able to develop some very firm friendships and relationships with other brothers and sisters from other denominations, other races, other cultures that have been enriching in my life and a tremendous blessing.
The Academy has worked for me because it has brought together pastors of different denominations, different backgrounds, different schools to come in and to share common goals. At the end of the day, what does Christ want us to do, and how can we show love out of every aspect of the pastoral ministry?
One of the first sessions was we had to do the AA thing and say that we were egomaniacs, and so it really caused us to take a look and understand what our motives are, and that we do have clay feet, that we are sinners saved by grace, and that many of the issues that we have are, it's a calling, a great calling, but our support for one another, to share that and bond with others who face the same issues of being human and also being called to be saints at the same time, that is very beneficial for us.
The good thing here is that every week I am almost 100% applying what I am learning, you know, every week. For instance, today we are learning about conflict resolution, and I have something to apply this week. Every month, every class, every time that we are learning, I am applying with my staff, with the board of directors, with the church. So it's great.
Do yourself a favor. Realize that we're always growing. No matter where you are as a pastor, there's always more that you can learn. And the beauty of this academy is that you can learn from some of the finest minds, some of the best schools of thought of our time for leadership and development. Some of the best speakers come and share their insights that have successfully developed and established organizations, and they share their secrets on leadership. And so you will be blessed when you come and participate in the Pastoral Leadership Academy here with the Human Capital Group.